Miss,
Tell me, hello, Anna.
Miss, why in the home of reading in school you cannot put the audio?
It's maybe because of the microphone. Some of your classmates, they did it. But if you have problems, remember, you can send it through WhatsApp. You can send it through WhatsApp. Let's see, John, tell me.
To WhatsApp. To record myself is like an exam, but they say you need 9 attempts more. Me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just one. So
Just
I make 9 more that
it's
I
just
can.
one. Just one, honey. Maybe you didn't click on save. So that's why you did it one more time. But it's just one time.
No, I click save.
Save? That's so
se
weird.
me paraban y también hice really? 2 veces. Every 10 times the page.
Okay, you read it 10 times now. Since you read 10 times, you remember what it's at the page number 32. Who can tell me what it's about page number 32, class? The things that you read on page 32, what is it about?
Grandpa cooking.
Okay, Grandpa was cooking, that's right. What things he was cooking?
Cow chips. Grandpa cooks egg cute.
What is he cooking again?
Grandpa cooking egg cute.
Barbecue. Are you sure it's barbecue?
Cow chips.
Okay, cow chips, are you sure? Cow chips, you know what is it? Okay. Okay, I'm going to help
for a countdown.
Cow chips says, Isabella, tell me, what things Grandpa was cooking?
Biscuits.
Biscuits, that's right, he was cooking biscuits. Now, oh, yeah, that was, yeah, why cannot be cow chips? Because cow chips here is referring. We're going to read this. Rebecca, help me to read this pattern here. Well, we'll have our lunch.
1 minute, voy a buscar la página.
Yes, page 32, yes. Look, page 32, everybody. Rebecca's going to read this pattern. Because we're going to continue with the reading, but I want to be sure that you understand what you read in page 32, class. You said he was cooking biscuit, that's right, but let's read this, Rebecca.
We'll have our lunch here, Grandpa said. Justin was surprised when Grandpa took black iron food over cooking. Honestly, and a table from the sheet, Justin helped him remove some iron roots that Grandpa Corfu placed over a shallow pit this wall for the pot. Now Justin understood why Grandpa had baked on cat food. They were going to cook us inside.
Outside, excellent. That's why they're going to cook outside. So they have the themes, the iron pot. So this is the pot, the way where they are going to cook, but they need something else. They need to follow some steps. So here down you find it said, first, the first step they do is to collect the twigs and cob dung. Do you know what is twigs and cob dung? Class, this? Do you know what is it? The cow dung is also the same of cow sheeps, the cow sheeps. Okay, why see young they cannot cook this? I'm going to tell you in Spanish the definition of the things. Twigs, it's leña. They use the twigs to cook, right? Leña to make the fire. So they make the fire with the twigs and cow dung. The cow dung is okay, this is you know that this is an animal, right? The cow dung es el estiércol de estos animales. That's cow chips or cow dung. So they use la leña y el estiércol to make the fire. So they cannot, they didn't cook cow chips. They cook biscuits. They use the cow chips to make the fire, to make the fire. Yes. Is it clear? Yes. Okay. Yes, they use this. They dry the brown pad. This is the pad, and they make the beds full. Gather them up. So there were plenty of sheep left from the cattle that were in the winter, so they have a hot of fire. So they use the this cow dung to make the fire and the drinks. Now let's continue page 33. So 33 is going to start reading that page. Joshua. Joshua, you're the first one, Joshua. Everybody should be following the reading. You're going to start with the page, Joshua, and you're going to read until, okay, until here.
Until here. Justin and then dog. Okay.
Okay, Justin, what?
Okay.
It's the beginning of the page.
Oh, okay. Justin watched as Grandpa carefully washed his hands and then began to cook their lunch. When I was a boy, about your age, I used to go with my father on short runs with cattle. We'd bring them down from the high country onto the plains. Did you stay out all night? Sometimes. And that was the time I liked most. The cook often made for supper what I'm going to make for lunch. Grandpa put raisins into a pot with a little water and placed them over the fire. Justin was surprised when Grandpa put flour in a separate pan. He used his fingers to make a hole. Right
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle of the flour. In that hole he placed some shortening. Then he added water. With his long, delicate fingers, he mixed the flour, water, and shortening until he had a nice amount of dough.
Excellent, excellent. Which ingredients he used, class, to make the dough? Do you remember what is a dough? Yes or no, Khaled? Do you remember what is a dough?
Water and shortening.
Excellent, Joshua. Those are the ingredients they use to make the dough necessary to make the biscuits. Hermes, continue with the reading. Dough in Spanish, here you see, well, I'm going to show you here in the picture, the dough is used to make or to bake some foods, to make cookies. Even for pizza, they make the dough first, and then with that dough, you can have the pizza. Masa, that's in Spanish. Now, Hermes, continue soon.
Some small circles of biscuit. Sat in an iron scale with a light on top. Grandpa put a skillet on the fire with some of the red hot chips scattered over light. Justin was amazed how cool only those ingredients make good bread. But he saw nothing as Grandpa put the chunks of a smoked pork, a scale, and the stir steam cooking. So the smell was so delicious. Justin could hardly wait Finally, Grandpa suggested that Justin take horses to drinking at the stream. Keep your eyes open and don't step on any snake.
Thank you, Ermi. Thank you so much. The pronunciation, don't step on any snake. Step. Suggested. That's the pronunciation. Suggested. Lead, over the lead, and skill it. Excellent. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm calling who is going to read the remember. Now, what's happening here in this page 33, class? Page number 33. Class, what is happening? Who can tell me what did you understand in page 33?
I understand that I understand que estaban então para hacer el biscuit.
They were ready with making the biscuits, that's right. What else? Rosa, you say something, Rosa? I think.
Grandpa cooking the biscuit.
Okay, excellent. Grandpa is cooking the biscuits, that's right. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to change here page number. Next page is page 34, right? Okay, yes. Let's go to page number 34. It's going to read page number 34. It's missing to read in the class. Yes, Khaled, you're missing. You're going to read, Khaled, you're going to be the first one to read in that page until here. Everybody follow the reading, please.
Okay. Justin needs that.
Diamondback.
Diamondback. Little something looked around. They were dangerous. He must be careful. We watered black tears. Will watering fall. He hurried, rustling in the grass. His heart sudden. He heard the noise again. He wanted to run, but was too afraid. He looked around carefully. There were two black eyes staring at him. He tried to pull Paul away from the water, but Paul refused to stop drinking. Then Justin said, "The animal. I had a long tail, like a rat. But it was as big as a cat." They say something clearly on its back. They were little babies hanging on as the animal ran. A mama opposition, and here babies, they turned and was no long afraid. By the time the horse were watered, long as ready, Mm, mm, mm. Justin said and she requested for a place. These biscuits were going broke, yet closely inside and safe soon. In park was no scream. Never had he ate steak raisins before.
Okay, stop there. Thank you, Khaled. Thank you. Raisins before. Now, let's check the pronunciation, Khaled. This is while. It's not will, it's while. That's the sound.
While.
While. Excellent. Refuse. Refuse. Raisins. Raisins. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Now, do you know what is an opposite? Here it says, a mama opposite and her babies, he thought and was no longer afraid. Who finds the mama opposite? Grandpa or Justin? Pat?
Justin.
Justin? Where does Justin found this animal, the opposite?
I don't know. But
Where is Justin? It's in the house? It's outside? It's in the forest? Where is it?
outside the house. Outside.
It's outside the house, that's right. And why Justin find this opposite path? What was Justin doing to find this animal? While he was doing before finding this animal?
It's a long tail
Mhm.
in the cuerpo. I don't say cuerpo in English.
Mhm. Okay, remember that and the in the previous page here it says that Grandpa said to Justin here. Okay, let me see. I don't see here. Keep your eyes open and don't step on any stake. Finally, Grandpa suggested that Justin take the horses to drink at the stream. Remember that Grandpa said to Justin, okay, Justin, go with the horses and let them drink. So that was doing Justin. Justin, he was there. And he see this place that it was so dangerous. And there was that animal, the mama opposite. It's like a rat, but it's not a rat. Okay, you finished it before. Continue now reading, Marcelo. You're going to continue with the reading, Marcelo. Using your book. Remember that you have it in your book. I have it here so I can follow the reading with you, but you have your book to continue with the reading. Where Caleb stop.
The book.
Yes, in which page we are, Marcelo?
Went on.
No, we're in page 34. Remember, you have to have your book open and follow the reading because I'm going to mention who is going to continue with the reading. We're in page 34, Marcelo. You need to continue what it says on the middle of the page that it says, Grandpa, I didn't know.
I didn't know you could cook like this. Justin said when he sat the food. I didn't know men could cook so good. While Justin some of the best cooks in the world. Our man Justin remembered the egg on the floor and his rice. Burning the look he gave Grandpa revealed his debut. Dope. It is true. Grandpa said all the cooks on the table were men in all hotels and restaurants. They called them chefs. How did you make this food? That a secret on they let you with you a cowboy, Grandpa. I am still a cowboy. No, you will not. No. Yes, I am. I work with Kyle. I a cowboy.
Continue reading, Marcelo.
You know what I mean? The kind who riders, bulls, bronco busters, that kind of cowboy. No, I am not that kind, but I know some has they famous. No, but I did meet a real famous black cowboy. Once when I was 8 years old, my grandpa took me to meet his friend Bill Pickett. Bill Pickett was an old man. Then he had a ranch, Oklahoma.
Okay, thank you, Marcelo. Stop here. Excellent. Pronunciation. Remember, could. This is not could, it's could. Could. Doubts. Doubts. One, it's not on. One day I'll let you make some. I mean, you know what I mean? Real famous. Famous. Excellent, Marcelo. Thank you so much. Now, what is happening in this part of the story, Valerie?
I wanna go to the bathroom.
We almost finished the class reading. The minutes of the break, you can go. Okay, what is it happening in that page, class? Here, what is Justin saying to Grandpa? Justin and Grandpa are talking. They are having a conversation. What did you understand in that conversation, class?
Justin is still a cowboy.
Thank you, Rosa. What else? Alberto, Joshua, your video. Why Justin says this? That's a circle. One day I'll let you make some. They were talking about what?
The cowboy.
The biscuit. First they were talking about the biscuits. Then they were talking about that Grandpa is a cowboy, right? And what it says Justin? Justin thinks that he didn't know that Grandpa was a good cook. Gabriela, ¿qué curemos?
Can I read later?
Yes, I'm going to call you. Don't worry, don't worry. All of you are reading the story. Now, remember that here they are talking about how Justin was so impressed about the biscuits of Grandpa. And then he is talking with Grandpa about that one famous cowboy. Which name of a famous cowboy they mentioned, class? What is the name of the famous cowboy that meet Grandpa when he was 8 years old? What is the name of that guy?
Justin.
Justin is the name of the cowboy? Are you sure?
No. Grandpa is a cowboy.
Yes, but Grandpa says he met when he was 8 years old. Bill Pickett, that's right. That's the name of the famous cowboy that Grandpa met. That's great. Okay, now continue with the reading. Santiago Hernandez, you're missing Santiago. Continue here. We're there last. We're in page number 35, remember. Santiago Hernandez.
Yes. Lots of bag.
Caleb, your microphone, please. Be respectful. Your classmates are reading, so you be quiet, please. Santiago Hernandez, we're here in this part. Were there lots of black cowboys? Yes, lots of them.
I don't listen to Santiago.
Santiago?
Yes.
Mhm.
Were there lots of bad cowboy? Yes, lots of dream. They were hard workers too. They boasted broncos, boundary calves,
Mhm.
and Dorcade. My grandpa Tammy will
Mhm.
Mustangs, but they were famous.
Mhm.
Mm, ooh, no, some were bull pigs, gray,
Created the sport.
the spot of bulldogging. You see that at the rodeo. One cowboy named William Tag Roll Teddy Roosevelt how to break horses, and another one named Great Time with Rogers the comedy, the art of roping grandpa of of, of Fred Justin, the last biscuit.
Okay, stop here, Santiago. Thank you. Let's pronounce this, Santiago. Cattle. Cattle. That's the pronunciation, that word. Famous. Famous. Name. Name. And offered. Grandpa offered Justin the last biscuit. Remember that in this part, they are continue talking about the cowboys, different cowboys. Cowboys. Okay, we're going to stop the reading for here in page number 35. Next class, we're going to continue. Don't forget, if you are missing the audio of page number 32, you have chance. You have chance to work on that. Yes? Any question before with this? No? Okay, bye-bye. See you next class. Enjoy your meal.
Bye, Miss. I see you tomorrow.